Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Mom and Son Podcast.
This is Rose Fresh Fausto, the mom, also known as FD Mom.
And Anton, Fausto the son. So we like to greet you guys a happy Tuesday and a happy week. I hope that your weekend was good, and I hope that you are on track for another great week. And it's almost Feb, so it's almost Valentine's season.
Okay.
So speaking of Valentine's seasons and the love, our episode today is going to be about something that I personally, the son, really loves. We're going to have a new segment, a new pakulo here in the Mom and Son podcast, where the son makes mom listen to his music.
Oh, so are we also going to have the mom makes the son listen to her music?
I was thinking that we can have an episode like that, but I already listen to your music kasi. As in, I really love 80s music from before pa.
Okay. So you have an advantage.
And I wanted to do this. Mom listens to son's music because I know that you have never heard this music. You don't listen to this music leisurely. It's not in your playlist. Ganun.
Oo nga eh. You know, between Papa and me, parang I am more probably outdated.
Mm-hmm.
Mas marami siyang alam na new songs.
Yeah, he uses Spotify din kasi more.
Yeah, I do use my Spotify, but I have
more
my
for the
playlist.
for the swing music, the old school disco
so
music.
I gotta do some more millennial stuff.
Okay, so
this is going to be quite tough for me. I'm not going to be asked to name that tune.
no, you don't need to know. This is just getting your personal opinion and what the because music has the power to affect people and give them their own experience. I have my own experience with this music we're going to listen to, and you're going to have your own experience. And we're just going to talk about it and just going to discuss it to see how a 50-plus-year-old will take in the music of a 20-plus-year-old. Okay, so to introduce our artist today, he's known as Mac Miller. So his real name is Malcolm James McCormick, aka Mac Miller. And the thing about him, he's a rapper. He passed away September 7, 2018. So 2 years ago.
How did he die?
He died from accidental drug overdose.
Oh my.
This album we're gonna listen to is called Circles. So I picked out 3 songs.
As in below.
Yes, I picked out 3 songs from this album, Circles. And the reason why I thought about this in the first place is because just a few weeks ago this album was released.
Huh?
And you know how
he died a couple of years ago. Yeah.
You know how when an artist dies, his music suddenly becomes a big thing, and that's how I started listening to Mac Miller. I already knew of Mac Miller from before, like when he gets featured in a song. But then when he passed away in 2018, that's when I started trying to really listen to his songs, and then I became a fan. And then this album was released, and just a quick story how it was released. It's a very intimate, personal. There's a very intimate and personal touch that the family had. So it was the family and the producer of this album, John Bryant, who made the announcement on his Instagram page just a week before they released this album. We have a posthumous album to be released. Mac Miller was already working on this before he passed away.
How old was he?
He was 28. If I'm not mistaken, 28, 27. I think he should have been 28 if he were still alive.
Oh, alright.
He also celebrated his birthday recently, so it's very relevant.
Alright.
And this album Circles has been what I've been listening to these past days. So the thing I like about this album first, just to give you like a brief context and background so that I guess you can further appreciate it, and for other people to further appreciate it, is that it doesn't seem like a move to really just make money. Because there's not much commercial aspect to it. They weren't really advertising like Mac Miller has a new album, ganyan. It's more of just Mac has a lot of unfinished work, and we really believe that the fans deserve to hear it.
Alright.
So his album right before this is called Swimming, and this album Circles was supposed to be like a companion album to Swimming. So people saying that the reason why it's Swimming and Circles is because it sort of has that swimming in circles notion.
Oh, it's like a washing machine. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. You can if that's how you take it. Yeah, washing machine. But then the thing with Mac Miller says
I'm
Mac
not
Miller.
making fun of.
Yeah.
It just went to my mind, the image.
Mac Miller as an artist, he was really dealing with different mental struggles.
Okay.
I don't know like specifically what this is, but I know he also talked about it
Depression.
in his songs. His struggles.
Okay.
All right, so our first song is called Good News.
Good News.
It was the song that was first released before they released the whole album. They released this Good News.
Right. As
so
a
everybody got
single.
Yeah. Just to like parang konting sample, and then they released everything.
Alright.
So I'm gonna play you the intro, and then we'll talk about it a bit, and then I'll make you listen to the rest of the song.
Good.
Are you ready? Okay, Good News by Mac Miller.
Spent the whole day in my head, do a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming. Bro, you know what I'm saying it go.
Okay, what is your first impression of the song? Honest opinion.
Honest opinion. The first few lines are.
He's remembering. Okay. That's his style lang.
That's how he speaks. Okay, so but it's really a disheveled guy.
Disheveled?
Yung parang gulo-gulo siya ngayon, hindi pa siya nakapag-toothbrush. Ganun eh. So parang bang...
I should show you a picture.
Yeah, sige. You should show me. That's my first impression.
Okay. And I think he looks... I'm pretty sure he looks like... He sounds the way he looks. Yeah.
And I am not getting the...
Okay.
the first... The last few lines... I mean, the last few... lines. I started to... Okay naman yung melody. Dun sa have to be...
Okay.
Pero,
by the way, this is with me showing Mama the lyrics in front of her.
Yeah, I was looking at the lyrics as I listened to it. But, alam mo yung... if I were a judge, ting! Ginanong ko.
Really? Okay.
Umpisa pa lang. At least, for me.
People say kasi his music's very therapeutic eh. So that's him, white guy with a lot of tattoos.
Yung arms niya actually, it's like he's wearing long sleeves.
With the amount of tattoos, yes. Okay, so let's go to the chorus.
Good news, good news, good news. That's all they wanna hear. Difference.
What do you think about the
So
chorus?
the good news. So I am now imagining myself like 23-year-old.
Okay.
A bit depressed. I might listen to it kasi sabi niya good news.
That's all they want
to hear.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's what we feel, probably, especially kung marami kang angst at kaimuhan about the people around us. Alam mo ngayon, meron ng style na happy lang tayo, happy, which I don't believe in also.
What do you mean, na pagiging happy?
Hindi ka naman kailangan malaging happy. Kaya nga nagkakaroon din ng mga misunderstanding kasi if you are, let's say, consoling someone who's going through something, hindi sasabihin mo kagad, magpaka-happy ka, nakakainis. It's like not validating what they're feeling. So now when I imagine myself, naririnig ko, if I'm there in that particular situation, tapos, sad nga ako ba't niya ako pipiliting mag-good news.
So that's how, so you can kind of relate to this song. If for those times, for those days you have na, that's what I think for me, that's what my take on this song. It's nice for those, for those days na you're just kind of doubting yourself.
Yes.
And then to hear an artist, like a very famous, acclaimed artist, and you know that he's going through one of those things. I think that's what made Mac Miller's fan base so strong. Kasi, again,
you're
it's
also
therapeutic.
undergoing pala what you're undergoing with.
I think everybody...
Yes.
Everybody din naman. Okay, so this next song, Blue World, the reason why I picked it is because of the instrumental in it. The way the bass really hits, for me, makes me really just like the whole...
So you like the music?
Like the music of this one. And the intro pa lang, the first line says, "It's a blue world without you." So how posthumous pa can you get than that with a song of an artist that passed away that starts with, "It's a blue world without you." Alright, so, Blue World by Mac Miller. Okay, What is your first impression of this song?
Oh, you'd be surprised. I liked it. I like the acapella.
The beginning.
Intro.
Okay.
Yeah. Alam mo, di ba?
It has
30s.
Yeah, it has an old school vibe. It has a older than Sinatra time vibe.
Remember our Pearl wedding?
Mm-hmm.
Parang ganun yung mga ano eh.
Yeah,
mga
30s.
acapella.
Yeah.
And then when it went to the part with instrument, I also liked the music. I like it.
But have you ever listened to anything that has this sort of... It's like it's may konting pagka EDM. Do you know what EDM is?
No.
EDM, electronic dance music.
Yeah.
Tugs.
Yeah, yes.
Konting pagka EDM, but like a darker street feel to it.
I thought nga when I was listening to it, magandang gawing music background ng video.
Okay.
So
as in like beach trip video or
no, anything.
Wedding?
So for example, you're doing like may ipopromote mo yung product mo, or you want a preview for your FQ&2.
Okay.
Joke. Yung gano'n, ang ganda eh. Tapos makaka-pick ka ng maraming mga snippets of videos, and it's gonna I like the beat also.
Okay. See, I think that's good for me. For Blue World naman kasi that's what I really liked about it. Just the way it kicks in this part. Okay. Alright, I think we can go to our third and final song.
Okay.
Okay, so the name of the song is Hand Me Downs. The reason why I chose this song is that, again, the instrumental aspect of it. I like how the guitar comes in, and it's a very raw, for me, it's a very raw track that I feel like they didn't really, try to do so much with it. They just get when it was the guitar time, like they just let it play.
Kala ko, you
Not too
chose
many
it
layers.
kasi you also wore hand-me-downs for your two older brothers.
Okay, game. Hand Me Downs by Mac Miller. Okay, yun na muna. Guitar, the whole intro. How did it attack you?
It's nice. Maganda naman siya. Parang, yeah, man. Yung ulo mo, nod ka ng konti. Ayos lang, man.
Okay. So let's go to the verse.
Okay.
Let's go through the verse. I'll let you listen to the verse, pre-chorus, and then chorus.
Okay.
And then let's just talk about the song.
Baby, I should thank you. Oh, baby, I should buy you another round. If you're caring, I swear it on me, but I'm there. It's getting harder to hunt me down. Get away to a place where the night's such a break. You leave the bank up 100 down.
100 means 100. Okay, what do you think about that?
Maganda naman yung song. Parang I can...
Right, this is a nice song. I think the music.
Yeah.
I like this music.
And alam mo yung if you are in a certain situation, you will really feel that the song is made for you again.
And it's speaking to you.
Yeah, yung mga ganyan. It's really made for me. It was written for me. Effect. Ganyan.
I think that's the one of the most powerful tools of a musician, that he is able to connect to any type of audience, no matter what age they are, what they're going through. Parang when you listen, because if you're alone and you listen to a song, it sounds like someone's talking to you then, you can have that whole experience. How else did you find the song?
The words were also parang nice na, parang halimbawa you're either the girl with a boyfriend, so you're imagining, oh, why doesn't he just ask me? Mga ganyan. Or if you're the guy naman na, yeah, I should just go away. Tapos it also talks about, di ba, parang yung only child, may sinasabi siyang only child.
Yeah.
Di ba?
In the website genius.com, this is a website where it's usually mostly hip-hop music, but then they give you sort of explanations for the lines. So this one saying that Mac wants more family around him.
He didn't ba?
What do you mean?
He didn't have
He didn't have
family
he didn't
around
have
him?
kids, or
He wasn't married or ano?
No, he wasn't married.
So when you say family,
his most famous girlfriend was Ariana Grande. You know her.
Really? Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, so but then, not really naman pala.
Yeah, you know Ariana naman.
Yeah. Yes. So, yun nga, natuwa rin ako doon sa part na you're a great design, di ba? Despite being an only child.
Yeah.
So, mga only child dyan makaka-relate. Ate Kathleen.
Okay, so time to rank the 3 songs.
Ay.
Okay, those are just 3 songs out of 12.
Yes.
We're just focusing on the 3 ones. So
the first one.
Good News. Blue World. And then the last one we heard, Hand Me Downs.
Okay. So, the first one, from a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being like a perfect song that would make it to my Spotify list.
Playlist.
The first one is a 3.
Okay, Good News is a 3.
Yeah, Good News is a 3.
Okay.
It ain't gonna make it. The second.
It's so low.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, this is your
But for me, for my personal.
We balance naman eh. You don't super like Mac. I like him naman. Yeah. Okay, Blue World.
Blue World is probably my highest scorer at 8.
At 8. Oh, 8 is pretty high. And Hand Me Downs
And Hand Me Downs is a very close number 2.
Number 2.
Of around
a score
7.5.
7.5. Okay, so again, Good News gets a 3.
Good News is bad news. Sorry.
Okay. Blue World is 8, which is your top, and Hand Me Downs is 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so this in the background you hear Blue World, Mama's.
My favorite. So this is all about personal tastes. That has to be made clear.
Yeah.
Baka mamaya magka-hater tayo.
And music is very subjective naman kasi. There are people who really like one type of music. There are other people. I think that's the whole point then of this. Kasi I know naman you're not a hip-hop masyado fan.
But the big surprise for me is that I can actually listen to it.
Oh, okay.
And
like you wouldn't really go out of your way to change the radio station if...
Baka for the first one I would.
Okay, good news.
Para bang I cannot take that na ilulup mo sa akin.
Okay.
So, but there's a very interesting insight that came to mind while we are doing this. Diba, if you want to really know what's happening in the life of your child, mga iba kasing maaarteng bata ayaw gawing Facebook friend or follower sa social media.
In the defense of the children, there are parents kasi who comment on everything. You're not one of them, thank you, Ma.
So
that would be a reason.
So they can say, Ma, I can approve this, but can you just promise? Alam niyo, your parents also need guidelines.
Okay.
So the same way that you need guidelines, it's just that maybe when you tell the guidelines to your parents, you have to be more respectful. Okay. So instead na magmaktol-maktol na lang kayo dyan or you just won't approve their request for friendship, mas maganda na bigyan nyo rin sila ng guidance. Okay. So what I was about to say is that what's very helpful probably is to go through what your children are listening to.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I didn't think of it. It's a way to
imbis na
because even the kids might not be aware of it eh. Because it touches the subconscious. Yes. I think the music really touches the subconscious.
Yeah, remember when you were younger, I was a bit concerned yung mga gusto mong hip-hop, lagi nagmumura.
Okay.
And then I would articulate that to you. Sabi ko, Anton, ganyan ka na, nagmumura ka na. Diba? I remember when you were younger.
Version naman yung
early teens mo. Yeah. And then you would say, Ma, do you know that this guy is talking about Jesus? May mga ganyan kasi sinasabi sa akin. Yeah. So you would defend him. So
it's not just the word naman eh. The words, it's the story of the song, I think, the message.
And sometimes kasi yung the usage, the word usage magkakaiba from person to person. So for example, pag halimbawa ako hindi man ako sanay na makakarinig nagmumura, tapos if they say the F word too often, parang that's bad na.
You might think it's a bad song even if the song has a good message.
Yes. So again, so going back to the inside is that it's very helpful for parents to listen to the music that their children are listening to. When you create by your Spotify playlist, do you make it public?
Yeah.
Go parents!
Yeah. That's a good way to...
Diba? Tingnan nyo kung ano pinapakinggan and probably it would be worth more than sitting them down, especially if the relationship is not very open. Ito sinabi mo, yun pinapakinggan niya. Sabi nga nila when your kids are interested in something and you really want to have a good relationship with them, you try to be interested in it. Pero sana, para bang vice versa din. So, kung yung kids, they would also want to understand their parents more, they can ask questions, provocative questions. Tanungin nyo sila, paano ka ba, ano yung parang pinaka-worst thing that you did before? Naposte ka na ba? Or yung mga ganun.
But I feel like a kid has to be a certain age until he asks those.
No, why? You know what? Hindi.
But wouldn't parents be ashamed of like saying their biggest flaws?
They can now choose which flaws to share with at a certain age.
Yung nga sa namin.
So yun, communication talaga is key. And we just found out, got reminded that music is a way of communicating.
Yeah. Okay, based on the 3 songs that you heard, so 3 out of 12, so this is just a 4th.
Very incomplete.
Yeah, and not even the whole song was listened to. So with that incomplete experience of the album, what is your incomplete rating for Circles by Mac Miller?
7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. It's not a simple average. Kasi if it were, mas mababa. But, parang, alam mo ganun ang piece of art, the more you experience it, the more you appreciate it.
And when you learn more about me, I appreciate it even more when I researched about it and knew like what else it was about. Alright? So that concludes our episode of today's Mom and Son podcast.
This has been Rose Press Fausto, the mom listening to the music
of Anton Fausto, the son. And catch you guys again next week. Thank you again for listening to this episode. Bye. The Mom and Son podcast airs every Tuesday, 7 a.m. and can be streamed on Spotify, Apple iTunes, Google Podcasts, Buzzsprout.com, and YouTube. Just search Mom and Son podcast for your weekly dose of family, finance, passions, and everything in between. Leave a comment so other listeners may find this podcast. If you have any questions or suggested topics, email us at antonfausto@gmail.com.